Hadouken! Oh. YouTube? Is that you? Oh man. Sorry it's been so long since I haven't done a video. Ever since Capcom decided to
release the Kraken!
Yeah, and release Super Street Fighter 4. Man, I've just been... Yu-Gi-Oh! Hasn't existed since this game came out for me. Konami was just sucked into the eclipsing black hole of Capcom and devoured all my time as far as gaming goes. And yes, black holes can eclipse. Super Street Fighter owns. Alright, I'm awake and I put Street Fighter down for a little bit so I can jump into some Yu-Gi-Oh! Related issues, which I'm going to do right now. It seems that Capcom hasn't been the only company to have a huge buzz-related issue going on right now, because there's still a lot of buzz going on about the latest and final Shonen Jump that just took place not too long ago. More so about the deck that won, which was Quickdraw Plans. While a lot of people are talking about how great the deck is, how it works, and possible even ban list suggestions for the next ban list that the people suspect would hit that deck, this episode I want to talk about something different. I want to talk about possible tech and ways to defend against the deck, seeing as I'm pretty sure at your locals or regionals you're going to run into this deck at some point in the coming months. So this deck should be very popular soon, so let's go over some ways to defend against the deck. If you don't already know, here's a quick overview on how the deck gains massive amounts of advantage. It can push for a big play with only Quickdraw Synchron and Dandelion in the hand. Discarding Dandelion to special summon Quickdraw Synchron gives you 2 fluff tokens, which can be followed up by a Synchro summon for Drill Warrior. Using Drill Warrior's effect to discard a card from the hand to remove him from play until that player's next standby phase, and return 1 monster from the graveyard to the hand, creates an engine for summoning fluff tokens, which, unlike most tokens, can be used for a tribute summon, so long as Dandelion is the monster returning to the hand and used to discard for Drill Warrior's effect every turn. It's a vicious cycle that only stops when the player using it wants to, pretty much. Most of you have probably already seen DubKDad's tutorial of this deck, but for the 5 or 6 of you who are actually subscribed to me and not him, you can check out those videos here. He does a really in-depth look at it, and it's well worth your time. And you might as well go ahead and hit that yellow button while you're there as well. He's a pretty good YouTuber. So now the question is, what's the best method of tackling this strategy? Once the engine gets going, it's a tough situation to play out of, so possible ideas could be preventing it from going off to begin with. Royal Oppression is an obvious choice, seeing as hitting Quickdraw Synchron or Drill Warrior with it will pretty much stop the combo dead in its tracks. I've been toying around with King Tiger Wangu, and I think it's a really underrated card. Not only does it kill Quickdraw Synchron and any and all fluff tokens that are summoned, it also hits the Breeze Dragon, Card Trooper, the Gadgets, Plague Spreader, Blackwing, Gale the Whirlwind, Battle Fader, Rescue Cat, and if the ruling is similar to Exile Force, then even I think Lone Fire Blossom falls to King Tiger's effect, and I mean that's just to name a few. Summoning and protecting King Tiger, I believe, can stop a lot of the top plays that are going on in Yu-Gi-Oh! Today, so I feel it's at least worth looking into. I know I am, as far as test playing and stuff like that goes, so King Tiger I feel is another really good choice against the Quickdraw deck. Removing Dandelion from the graveyard to prevent recycling is another method to play against the deck. DD Crow is still a good choice for removal if you just want to side something in that won't really disrupt your main deck strategy or whatever. Or you could go all out and play Macro. I mean, that might be a good defense against the deck as well. This is a show for helping one another become better players, so go ahead and leave your suggestion for playing against a Quickdraw Plant deck. Comments and video responses are more than welcome. That's going to wrap up this episode, but before I go, I wanted to suggest a channel I've really been enjoying as of late. It's called Iamsixxy. Sixy? This guy, he does really, really good recaps, as well as expresses his opinion in a professional, almost news anchor-like sort of fashion. And he has a pretty cool sense of humor as well. So please check him out. Hit his yellow button, and if you don't mind, go ahead and leave him a comment saying I referred you to him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a team battle in Super Street Fighter 4 that I have to get to. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Duel School with Fitzroy. I'm Fitzroy, and you guys just got schooled.